Good evening and welcome to the Oberfranken Hall in Bayreuth, Germany. It's Basketball Champions League Group C action between medi Bayreuth and Banvit. Good evening and welcome. It's Graham Hiscock bringing you the coverage of this much anticipated matchup between the team lying top of the group, Banvit, and medi Bayreuth, who are currently lying in fourth. Both teams looking forward, hopefully, to be involved in the round of 16. You need to be in the top four in each group to progress. Here's the games today. They're all being played today. Rosa Redom AEK is happening at the moment. Olympia Estudiantes, Bayreuth and Banvit here, and Strasbourg versus Umana Raya Venezia. Some really great matchups. Only Rosa Redom have got no chance of qualifying for the next stage. All the other teams are jockeying to get into the top four to continue in the Champions League. 5th and 6th, you enter the FIBA Europe Cup. And here is the regular season Group C standings. Banvit sitting atop, medi Bayreuth in 4th, Estudiantes and Venezia 2nd and 3rd. Oh, we're just having a longer look at it, thanks guys. And 5th Strasbourg, 6th AEK. Olympia with a massive win last week over medi Bayreuth are 4 and 6, 7th, and Rosa Redom are disconnected from the remainder. It's been a tough season for them. I've covered a lot of their games. They've come close. The only game they had was against the top place team Banvit, a low scoring affair at the Masiu Arena in Poland. But we are here, game day 11, and it's Banvit versus medi Bayreuth. Here's the starting lineups for the visitors. Look out for Adonis Thompson, Kulik, Gasper Vidmar, very, very consistent. Andy Roughton's had a huge game last week, 23 points, 7 of 8 from the three-point line. And Tony Taylor again, another huge effort for his side in their win last week over AEK. And now we look at the home team, medi Bayreuth, after their loss last week against Petra Olympia. Players have got to step up. Robinson struggled last week. Gabe York again with a huge game. Gabe York, who's been delivering week on, week out, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists in 28 minutes last week. And a really key matchup in this game is Assem Marai against Gasper Vidmar, 2 big players that we need to keep a close eye on. But with Banvit, Vidmar is ably supported by Damien Kulik, who got a number of blocked shots last week. He really times his help defence to perfection. And we're going to be introduced to Banvit first. As I say, top 4 teams, as we see Roundings and Senel embracing, just getting themselves keyed up. Tolga Gesim, a young Turkish player.
Number 2, Shimush Hazard. Number 7, Damian Kulik. Number 8, Tolga Gesim. Number 10, Can Atıtı. Number 11, Akim Şener. Number 40, Gasper Vidmar.
Vidmar with a 7.7 rebounds. Got fouled out with a minute remaining in that game, but the win was theirs. Caliera, another good performer for Banvit. Maybe you can look at it as a positive. He scored no points. He had 1 steal in 25 minutes and they still won the game. So he'll be looking for a much bigger effort this week and much bigger output to help his team possibly to a victory on the road. So that's Banvit introduced. And their coach is Sasa Filipovsky, but this place is rocking already. medi Bayreuth, they have a huge following, and the guys run out from outside the arena. Give a slap of 5 to the announcer, who's doing a great job whipping this crowd into a frenzy as John Cox comes out. This is international club basketball presentation at its best. There's Lynn Hart, he'll be followed out by Bastian Doris. Just 2 points, 4 assists for Bastian last week. He'll be looking for bigger output this week. Seaforth, the big German, 28 years old. 6 points, 3 rebounds in 16 minutes last week. Wachowski, another experienced player for this outfit. There's Amazing, young German international, playing with the national team during the World Cup qualifiers. And Damon Brooks, he's a good energy player. 11.6 rebounds in 23 minutes last week in the loss over Olympia. And Assam Marai, 15.6 rebounds in 23 minutes last week. He's going to need more of the same, maybe even more, to get the win against this extremely tough and talented Banvit team. And when Taylor and Thomas double T plus Routings now are firing with Vidmar and Kulig inside, they are a very strong outfit. There's Coach Corner, excellent Austrian coach, 43 years old. He's been coaching since 1999, has been with Medi since 2016 and has had success in the Dutch league. He was Dutch Coach of the Year in 2013. Here's the referees: Antonio Conde from Spain, Gintaras Vitkauskas from Lithuania. And I'll get the third name to you. It's from Montenegro. The 3 refs, so important. 3 teams on the floor, and plus the table officials who do such a great job to ensure that the Basketball Champions League is an elite competition in all areas. Here's the Banvit starting 5. Taylor, Onsel gets the start. Routings, Calero gets the start. He'll be looking for a good game tonight. And the big man, Eurobasket 2017 champion with Slovenia, Gasper Vidmar. And there's Sasa Filipovski, excellent coach. He's been with Banvit since 2016. He won the Turkish Cup. He's won Slovenian leagues with Union Olimpiaha and the Polish league with Stelmot Zielona Gora. So here we go. James Robinson looking for a better game than last week. Gabe York, Nate Linhart, Timon Brooks and Andreas Seaforth. That's the starting 5 for medi Bayreuth. But Gabe York is their playmaker. He can make his own shot, or he can catch and shoot, set players up lightning quick. Some really intriguing matchups. York events versus Thomas or Taylor. And Assem Mara inside against Vidmar. It's going to be about the stars, but it's also going to be about the squad. How much output can the bench players bring to this game? So crucial for success. Both teams won in their domestic leagues over the weekend. Medi Bayreuth beat Rosa Baskets 85-75, and Banvit were victors over Pinar Kasiaka 84-65, another Basketball Champions League team. Bayreuth currently 4th in the Bundesliga, Banvit 7th in the Turkish Super League. So, as the courtside announcer, the MC really gets this crowd ramped up. You can hardly hear Coach Filipovski giving his final instructions. Medi Bayreuth get into their huddle. Banvit are on a 3-game win streak in Group C, and Bayreuth have won 3 of their last 4, but they lost last week by 1. 3-point shot that came up just short. Marai tipped it in, but the buzzer had already sounded for the end of the game, so close for Bayreuth. They'll be looking for immediate bounce back. And Banvit, obviously, they want to stay top of Group C. And that will be their 4th win on the spin. So we're just moments away here from game day 11, Champions League action in Group C. Download the app. I thoroughly recommend the Basketball Champions League app for all the up-to-date information, videos, press conferences, news and reviews. And the only place you can watch Basketball Champions League live and exclusive is on basketball. livebasketball.tv, and it's the only place you can see the reruns moments after the games have finished. And we are underway, and Banvit have the first offense. That's great defense from Robinson. Already excellent output for Robinson, who, as I said, struggled last week. Just 2 points, 2 assists in 19 minutes. And he is off and running already with a good steal. So it's Robinson. Taylor on him. Goes inside to Seaforth against Vidmar. And his shots in and out. Of course, Seaforth against Vidmar is another excellent matchup. And Maroy will also enter that. And when Cooley comes on, either with Vidmar or in place of, it must be interesting to see those matchups. Caballero, nice pass to the baseline. Shots a touch long. Robinson, great lead pass to Seaforth with the reverse layup. Nice heads-up play from Robinson. Taylor to Vidmar. Inside to Vidmar against Seaforth. He knocks him out of the way, but here comes Gabe York. Uses the contact. Just bounces the contact away from him. No foul, and that's really poor play by Routins. And York's just long with a 3, but Seaforth, excuse me, Nate Linhart, I think, with that offensive rebound. Nice job here early by Bayreuth. Behind the back pass to Seaforth, and medi Bayreuth have come out firing early in the first quarter. Taylor. Banvit are yet to get a foothold in this game. Caballero. Onshell. Outside to the corner, and that's a really good sign for Banvit. Caballero is off the mark. No points last week. Inside to Brooks. Robinson, good looking shot with the arc that just didn't drop. This looks as though we're going to have a really good game here. Early signs. Say Banvit won last week against AEK, 78-71 at home. Bayreuth lost by 1 here against Olympia. Shots up from Routins, and he carries on where he left off last week. 7 of 8 3-pointers last week in the win over AEK. Whether he's off the Vidmar screen or a catch and shoot like that, he is deadly from behind the arc. Demond Brooks, left-hand finish. He's pretty deadly from inside the key. 2 evenly matched teams going toe-to-toe in the Basketball Champions League. Vidmar just does that nicely, catches, keeps the ball up and just steps through without travelling. Nice job from the big Slovenian. Seaforth backing down Vidmar. Vidmar did try to poke it away with his right hand, And a quick start for Andrea Seaforth. He's averaging 10.5 points a game. He's had a very active start, offensive rebound. And he's up to 6 points already. Pull-up jump shot, just short for Banvit. That was by Taylor, and it's a quick whistle up the other end. Foul on Taylor there. Yeah, he's got his hands all over Demond Brooks. Brooks has a size advantage and used it well there. Lynn Hart keeping his dribble alive. Now he pulls up. Oh my goodness me! Nate Lynn Hart going right and just fades on that left-hand jump shot. And it's 12-7 to Bayreuth. Routing's catch and shoots and knocks it down. Great movement off the ball along the baseline, and he was ready in shooting position. Wow, what a game already. These teams are not messing around early doors. Gabe York, another high-level performer. York kicks it back out. Robinson, another high arc, but he just can't get it to drop, but he's being aggressive. He's getting decent looks, he just needs one to drop. Robinson versus Routings. Here goes Vidmar, big strong boy, and he is very difficult to deal with. Shielded the ball nicely there, and a close-in shot off the glass. 12-12 is the game. York, Robinson, Demond Brooks. He's got Caliero on him. Brooks, another tough shot. Yeah, that's good play by Caliero. Just angled him off, made it as difficult as possible. They've got to get up on Routings. Bayreuth kick, Caliero from the other side, and because of the attention on Routings, Caliero is getting off early here. Nice job by Caliero, just spreading the floor. Routings on one side, Caliero on the other. And it's pick your poison, because Caliero struggled last week offensively, no points, has already got 2 threes in this one. And there's a foul going to the basket. And if that's on Vidmar, that's 2 on him. So Linhart, nice job. Linhart with 4 points early, he's 2 of 2. Free throws, so that's a good all-round start. Caliero moving without the basketball inside to Vidmar. Good ball movement from Banvit. And now he's got Asen Maroy on him. Let's check out that. And Caliero being aggressive. Now they've got to come out and play in Bayreuth. And he gets fouled. Nice dribble to the left. Let's check this out. Fake, one dribble left. Linhart overstretched and clearly catches him on the arm. Caliero, much better looking stroke than a couple of free throws he took at the end of the game last week, where he hit the front of the rim both times. He did commit 4 fouls last week. He just couldn't get into the game, get into the rhythm, but that's the sign of a good team. One of their main offensive weapons doesn't fire, but they still get the job done. But Caballero certainly come out firing today. He's up to 8 points. Early. Just what Banvit required. York. That was flat and off to the right, and Caballero with a rebound brings the ball up full court. Onshell doing a nice job for his team. Vidmar looked at the shot, decided against it. Routings is long. Had to do that off the dribble, but Vidmar with another rebound. And Onshell wide open, had to take the shot really. Crossover. There's lots going on there. And York just off the mark. Caballero kicks, dishes, baseline drive. Out to Routings this time. He throws it into Vidmar, who keeps his pivot foot brilliantly. He nearly fell over backwards, but really strong play from Vidmar. He is a beast inside. And Seaforth and now Marai are struggling to keep up with him. He's 3 of 3 from inside. Most of his shots, well, all of his shots are inside the key. Marai, he's trying to get past Vidmar, but Vidmar just stands tall with the help of his Banvit teammates. And Marai draws a blank on that occasion. Vidmar against Marai, kicks it out. Caballero's going to drive, spins. Looks as though he's going to put the shot up, but just dropped it down to Vidmar. Again, Vidmar was up against Dorith there. There's a foul against Dorith. So Routing's driving. He's probably looking for the alley-oop there, and he ended up with a dunk. With Vidmar just doing his thing, and now Routings does get to the hoop. Such a multi-talented player. Jamal Brooks, Banvit now with a 8-point lead. Brooks open for 3 is long. That's not normally his shot. Banvit doing a really nice job here early. Caballero going inside now. Tries the up and under. Kulig's on the floor now. Giving Banvit another look inside, an offensive foul. That's the floater by Routings with 3 defenders converging on him. That's a strong pick by Kulig, knocking Amazi to the floor. And it's adjudged to be an offensive foul. Coates corner, much to ponder at the moment. Well, Chowski just was hurried into that 3. And also into the game now, Tolga Geshev, a talented young player, averaging 4.2 points per game on the season. Kulig coming again for the screen. A nice bounce pass into Kulig. No help across. Taylor spotted him. Kulig did the rest. Got to help across there on the Bayreuth defence from the weak side. Wachowski. 10-point lead to Banvit. 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Nearly another turnover. Marai needs to go to work. Nice jump hook there from the big Egyptian. Averaging 11.2 points per game. 6.5 rebounds also on the season. Taylor, he is explosive. It is sideline adjudged not to be a continuation. So Geshin, Kulig wide open and knocks it down for three, right on the end of quarter buzzer. Great outside line, out of bounds play there, worked out by Banvit. Coach Filip Pavoski could not have scripted it better. End of the first quarter, medi Bayreuth 16, Banvit 27. Here's some of the game stats. Bayreuth 64% from two, Banvit even better 6 of 8, but 67% from three-point land. Banvit doing a great job. Just looking at some of the highlights. Yeah, the 4 of 6 from three. Bayreuth at the moment, no three-pointers, but they did start off sprightly. Beautiful behind the back play from Gabby York there, because so much attention on him whenever he gets the ball. Same as with Routins, but if you don't get out to him and his feet are set, at the moment it's 3 points automatic. But this game's got a nice flow to it. A lot of talent on view, international players. A tough move there by Linhart. And then that was a quick catch and shoot. So whether you're up on him or you give him room, and if you come out too hard, he can blow by you and finish with a nice layup at the hoop. And Damien Kulig, love that, giving thanks to the good Lord above. So Banvit in control after one. Leading by 11. Let's see what medi Bayreuth are made of. They really need to come strong. And the name of the third referee, apologies for earlier, Radomir Vojinovic from Montenegro, our third team on the floor. Strong move by Amazi, but nothing doing there off that left-handed layup. And last touch by Marai. So Tolga Geshin stays in with Caliero. Taylor playing a lot of minutes. Adonis Thompson is in, so they got double T on the floor. And they didn't realise the shot clock had run right down. Thomas just into the game, wasn't quite switched on to the clock ticking down, and unforced error there. Banvit's fifth turnover. Hassan Marai. It's a tough jump hook. Good defense from Kulig. Turned baseline and stayed in front of him. Geshin. Cross to Taylor. Kulig open again, but he turns down the three and finishes a nice running left-hand shot. That's a nice job by Kulig. Smart play. Blowing by the closeout and finishing with his left hand. Inside, Marai deep, and that's where he wants to catch the ball. Up against the slightly smaller Kulig, he's able to body himself up there and get closer to the hoop. Caliero. Adonis Thompson looking to make up for that last misjudgment. Kulig hands off. Tolga Geshin. Shot clock running down again. And Thomas, not a great start coming off the bench today. Dorith goes left, still going, kicks out. Here's Cox into the game. And a nice job by the Venezuelan American Nice player, Cox. Lots of energy and athleticism. Former AmeriCup gold medalist with Venezuela. And it's timeout called. There's the game leaders for Banvit. 8 points for Routins. Vidmar 4 rebounds and Taylor with 5 assists. Coach indicate that they've become a bit passive on defence, especially with that Cox play there. And there's the Bayreuth game leaders. Seafield 6 points, Linhart 2 rebounds. So we're back underway here. Just quiet, a little bit of quiet just for a moment. Look at the percussion team here at medi Bayreuth and the Oben Franken Hall. Gives a great atmosphere each week. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here on livebasketball.tv. Another sloppy pass. Thomas has really come out and he needs to switch on. He just can't get in the plus column at the moment. All his activity has been a minus at the moment. Onshell. Kulig with the screen. Thomas. There's a foul.
Cox, number 6, first foul.
Geshim. And the shot clock was going down again, but good hustle by Kulig off the Onshell miss. Riven Onshell's had some good looks for Banvit. He just needs one to fall, and maybe he can be an X factor tonight for the Banvit team on the road here in Germany. Kulig. Onshell. Cross court into the corner. Caloero is loving it tonight after coming up blank last week at home against AEK. Excellent, excellent performance by Caloero. He's 2 of 2 from 3-point range, and it's a 12-point lead for Banvit. Assem Marai. Underhand kick out. Robinson had to get that up, time running down. Marai, big rebound, blocked. Kulig and Onshell together, preventing Marai from finishing there. Onshell again with the Kulig screen. Kulig ducking in behind. Really nice play by Kulig, but he couldn't get it to go. Cox, spin dribble, and a foul by Onshell. Marai there, blocked by Kulig. There was a lot of activity there, a lot of holding and physicality between the players underneath there, and it's Onshell's second foul for Banvit. Cox. See what Seafield was trying to do, but Banvit just stepped off him, and they were able to pick up the steal, and the shot's up, just short. But Kulig again, working hard underneath, doing a really good job for his team, and the ball falls into his hands literally, and he puts it back in, and it's a timeout for medi Bayreuth.
Spezielles Artikel
There's the Bayreuth top scorers. 6 Seyfouth, Linhart 4 and Marai 4. Let's listen to Coach Corner.
Offensively, we're going to go 2 down right now, 2 down. Okay, so go with aggressive handoff, dribble over, look to pass it to him, help to the ball get and look for the flares. For the 2 guy here. Alright, for flares now.
Good spread of points for Banvit. Caliero 11, Kulig 9 and Rautins 8.
One side, Doga here.
Die erste Halbzeit. In den meisten Hallen jetzt Bodenstille. Aber nicht hier, oder?
So we're back underway after the timeout. 14-point lead for Banvit. 5.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Robinson trying to get going, and that's a really nice touch off the glass. Just pulls up and a one-handed shot off the backboard, just what Bayreuth needed. Coming out of the timeout, Geshim. Kulig again with the high screen. Kick out, Thomas. That's better from Adonis Thomas. Much, much better. Bayreuth missed, but Wachowski with the rebound, and Robinson up behind the Seafield screen. He's looking to try and get an opening. Thomas playing him well, but this time Robinson gets free from the screen and knocks it down. And he's 2 of 4 from 2-point range. Kulig passes, sets the screen. Onshell. There's an offensive foul called on Banvit. Yeah, he just ducked the shoulder there, Onshell. It's okay to go into the contact if you really dip that shoulder, and the defense did a good job as well, selling it to the ref that there was contact initiated by the offensive player, then offensive foul called. So, medi Bayreuth, a chance to cut into this lead. They're going to want it under 10 if they can, going into the 3rd quarter. And it's a great poke away by that man, Andrew Rautins. Great pass, and Caliero with the finish. Rautins pulled up as if he was going to shoot a 3, and then found the cutting Caliero. Seaforth, really tough shot by the big German. That was a highlight reel right there. Wrapped it around, 8 points. Wrapped it around with his left hand, 8 points for Seaforth, and finished on the other side. High quality game here in Bayreuth. And an offensive foul called by Gabe York, or on Gabe York, excuse me. Quizzical look. Something happened when Caliero came down. Let's have a look. It's Onshell. In fact, excuse me, Onshell. It's a little push of the arm, and he extended the arm through. And that's York's 2nd foul. Decision to be made by Raul Corner. Does he keep him in? I would say at this point, with them 13 down, he needs to stay in the game. Solga Geshin at the line, makes the 2nd. And Banvit get possession. Taylor. Kulig kicks it back out. Patient play from Banvit. Kulig. Now he had maybe one too many passes. He had Gashim to his right. He tried to go back left where the majority of the defence was, and a turnover was the net result. So medi Bayreuth 14 down. Robinson, young player, just 23 years old. Inside, Seaforth. Good play by Seaforth. Cooley keeping his hands up straight, saying, that's what I was doing, ref, but... Cooley does go out now, and also Gabe York takes a blow as well. They're going to see if they can get some positives with this group on the floor, with Gabe York sitting down with the 2 fouls. So Nate Linhart, this is the first. Apologies, Seaforth. He's got 8 points. Makes the second. He's got 10 points now. Full court pressure from Bayreuth. Tony Taylor looked at going through the middle, but Seaforth just blocked his way. Caliero in a really good first half. Guarded by Robinson. He's backing him all the way down. Gashim short. Then Cox into the game. Inside to Wachowski. Back to Cox. And Linhart all alone is long. And Andrew Routins with the rebound, the Canadian. Just coming down to 2 minutes remaining in the second. Caliero. Back out. Taylor misses everything. Robinson off the screen. Foul called on Routins as he tried to fight over the screen. Routins takes a seat. 8 points for Routins in the half so far. Robinson wide open, shoots without hesitation, but he just can't quite get his range at the moment. 12-point lead for Banvit. 90 seconds remaining of play in the first half. Onshell, high screen by Vidmar. Oh, nice pass inside. Vidmar surrounded. Absolutely surrounded by Robinson and other Bayreuth defenders, but there was a foul called, and let's have a look. So Linhart there, Seaforth, Robinson's trying to get a travel called on Vidmar, but defensive foul called. It's just the way it's been going for medi Bayreuth in this first half against Banvit. Vidmar, just a 59, just under 60% on the season from the free throw line. So he'll be pleased to see that one go in. But then the second one's long, so ball knocked loose as Linhart went to the hoop with his left hand. So it'll be end line. Adonis Thomas just knocking it loose. There's a bit of hand on that as well, but no foul called. Linhart looking for some screen action down low. Inside to Damon Brooks. Good double team there by Vidmar. And Robinson just off. He was open there from the elbow. Tony Taylor. Vidmar up high. He'll be looking to hand that off and operate closer to the basket, down screen. He's against Seaforth. He's going inside, spins, and powers his way to the basket, but good help from Damon Brooks, doing enough. The 7-second differential between the game and the shot clock. Cox kicks it outside Robinson. How he'd love to see a shot of his go down, as Bayreuth would. Brooks and Banvit turn it over, and they get the final possession potentially of the half. Seaforth adjudged to a foul Vidmar, and he'll be back at the line. Vidmar 1 of 2 from the line, and York's back in for the end of quarter offense. They'll be looking to get him an open look, ideally a 3. Substitution for Banvit. Perkins then out in for Banvit. Now, something's been said. There's some issues here, and the referee's going to the scorer's table. There's timeout called. Timeout called from medi Bayreuth. Banvit's timeout called. Excuse me, it's a Bayreuth timeout. I thought the referee was pointing to the Bayreuth bench. So the game is delicately poised here. Banvit in the ascendancy, 41-28. Vidmar at the line. As we look at the three-point percentages, Bayreuth 0 of 10, Banvit 6 of 10, and that is a massive key, and that's the difference between the two teams.
After 4, up screen for point guard, up, clear off, all right, okay, on head, okay, you make sure you go wide, all right, you set the screen, you attack, go wide, attack, look for the kick here, all right.
Bayreuth only with 3 turnovers.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Banvit with 7. Look at the bench points. Talked about that earlier. Banvit getting 13 points from the bench, only 6 from Bayreuth, so a really good spread. But you've got the likes of Cooley coming off the bench, and Adonis Thomas. Thomas, after his initially slow start, knocked down a big shot. Let's just look at, and that was a nice hesitation. He shaped. That's why it's so important to have good fundamentals, which Routins has got. He shaped as if he was going to shoot that, and made the nice bounce pass to Caliero. And talking about high-level fundamentals and tough shots, Seaforth with a wraparound left-handed layup with a very high tariff. Now, Vidmar has had quite a bit of time to think about these 3 throws. And he's knocked down the first very calmly. And the second, that's really big for Banvit. He's making free throws, and he can get a rest. Caliaro can come in for offense. Excuse me, for better defense. So Linhart will inbound the ball from the end line. Full court pressure from Banvit. Good ploy from Filipovski. He'll want to take as much time off the clock as possible before Bayreuth can get a good look. Here we go, Robinson. 5 seconds, Robinson falls down. Linhart, extra pass. Cox wide open, and it's good for 3! How about that? The three fingers are up. Cox walks off. High fives to the crowd. What a ball game we got here. Half time, medi Bayreuth 28, Banvit 43. And Coach Corner with a deep breath, I should think there is a relief, Coach, as Bayreuth keep in touch, 12 points back as we look at the important stats. 12 rebounds for Bayreuth, 20 for Banvit. Big difference. 4 more turnovers for Banvit. Fouls are equal. Seaforth with 10 points. Caliero with 13 for Banvit. York and Taylor leading the assists. Caliero and York leading the steals and the points. Seaforth, Cox and Robinson for Bayreuth. Banvit have Caliero, Vidmar and Kulig. And it's all set up for an excellent second half here at the Open Frankel Hall. Hope you enjoyed the first half action. Well, we will leave you with some highlights of the first half, which has been some really good play. Banvit, after a quick start from Bayreuth, took hold of the reins, went to the ascendancy pretty early on and have stayed there. But it's been nice play for both teams. Buzzer beaters from Kulig at the end of the first, and then Cox at the end of the second. And it's all set up with this talent on show here in Group C of the Basketball Champions League for an excellent second half. Don't go away. We'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back to the Oben Franken Hall in Bayreuth. It's Champions League action, Basketball Champions League action, Group C. And Banvit are currently leading 43-31. It's been a really good first half. And Bayreuth right on the buzzer there with John Cox's 3-pointer. We're able to keep in touch. Thomas, he had a slow start when he came on. He knocked down a big shot for his team. Andreas Seefuth there, just saw in your picture. He's got more work to do against Gasper Vidmar. He hoped to get the better of him. In this second half. But one thing with Gasper Vidmar is he is consistent and he just does what he can do. He doesn't try and do anything out of his wheelhouse, if you like, out of his talent. But his talent doesn't let him do, and that's why he's so efficient. That's why he's a Eurobasket winner. And he's such a good teammate and such a size for such a big man inside for Banvit. And to have Kulig as well backing him up. And that's a player that's really stepped up. No points last week. And he has been at the races right from the start. 13 points, 3 rebounds and 2 steals. Angelo Caliera. All the games I've covered with him playing previous to last week, he's been consistent and excellent. Last week was a blip, offensively anyway. But he's back up and running this week. And look at the inside-outside. And that misses everything. Nice dribble by Taylor. And here comes Gabe York. He's going to want to get started early, just can't quite get it done. Oh, and Caliero, so sloppy. He had the ball going forward and he passed it back behind him. If he could have just taken one dribble just to get started and just find his bearings, then that would have been a better ending for Banvit. But we go again. Linhart, tough shot. And Vidmar, good defense with his hands up. A basic thing playing defense is a big with your hands up and straight. Penetrate, kick, Routing's all alone, just short. And that went off Vidmar's foot. Vidmar just saying to Taylor, everything's okay, we're all right. Well, we are okay at the moment. 12-point in the lead, 1 minute gone in the third quarter. York, high screen from Seaforth, inside to Damon Brooks, he needs to get going. Double team by Vidmar and Caliero, good size there. Robinson, great stroke from James Robinson. Looked really good on that release. What a great game for you here. Basketball Champions League action. Group C. Caliero into the corner. Taylor. And the closeout was just a touch too rushed by Damon Brooks, and he commits the foul. It's a good double team there by Caliero and Vidmar. But that left open Robinson, who really put a nice stroke on that three. So 9-point lead. Reverse dribble. Time running down. Time running down. Nice layup by Onshell. Nice job. He got the start tonight, and that's a nice layup for Ridvan Onshell. Robinson not being able to operate in the key. Inside, Seaforth versus Vidmar. Little baseline spin. And Seaforth flips it up. He's up to 12 points. He hasn't missed from the field. Routins, good play. Routins gets free. Kicks Caliero. Just long. And Gabriel behind the back. Nearly loses it, Seaforth. And he catches and shoots and knocks it down. Great recognition by Gabriel. He doesn't need much room to get his shot off. Similar to Routins, we've got two real hot shooters on either team here. As well as Caliero, who's really played well tonight. Up to now, Caliero. Fake, pulls up, Onshell, playing with confidence, kicks, Routins on the other side, and he's missed two back-to-back. Bit flat that shot, and Robinson, and the noise ramps up in the Open Frankel Hall. Nice play, but Seaforth lost where his teammate was. A little bit of volleyball between Seaforth and Damon Brooks, but ended up with a turnover. But Coach Corner must be happier. Good intent from Bayreuth. Early stages of the third quarter. Routins, Vidmar, as always, showing positive intent as he explodes to the basket. And we'll go to the line for two shots. Let's check out who's the foul on. Clearly on Damon Brooks. That's his second. So Vidmar so far having a good night from the line. Hoping not to give him the commentator's curse. He's 3 or 4 from the line. That's a good effort by Vidmar. Averages just under 60% normally up to this game. So he's improving that percentage, but that didn't look so good. I think he's going to retake it, but he looked slightly off balance when he shot that second one. Yeah, that's a nice job by Vidmar. Kept his balance on the front part of his feet, hold the follow through nice and high, and he's up to 11 points. 83% from the free throw line. That's a real plus for Banvit. Robinson again for 3. Just a touch long. But Seaforth is really battling hard against Vidmar. He's got to fight fire with fire against the huge Slovenian. 6'11". Is Banvit's number 14. That's only his second foul though. Seaforth getting basket side, getting good position on that rebound. Seaforth again against Vidmar. Great matchups all over the floor here at the Open Frankel Hall. And that's a tough left-hand hook, jump hook, round arm hook, however you want to put it. It went round Vidmar, and it's 2 points. And this game is tightening up. Routins wide open. You can't leave him open. Wonderful catch and shoot, 14 points for Andrew Routins. And that leads to the Caliero steal. Brilliant play from Caliero. Out of bounds. Mid-air, saves it and passes it to Routins. Vidmar so strong What I like about Gasper Vidmar is he doesn't panic. Let's look at this shot first. High tariff again, that's the second shot that Seefolk has made with his left hand that's been really high tariff. The wrap-around layup in the first half and now that one. But what I like about Vidmar as a big player, he gets inside, he does not panic when he's maybe got a second player coming at him, or like on that occasion, a third player. Strong pivot foot, elbows out, keeps the ball protected. And as I say some positive things about him, he missed a free throw, but he's able to get fouls called against him when others may well travel or panic slightly. So back to a 10-point lead, and Vidmar thumbs up to Kulig. Slovenian international exits, Polish international enters. So Banvit got a nice mix, strength in depth. So important in a long season domestically, and of course the Basketball Champions League. Strong move from Demond Brooks, span one way then the other, and he finishes with his right hand. That's 4 points, 2 of 3 for Demond Brooks. Banvit on the offense. Caliero posting mid-post range against Linhart. Backs him down. Kicks it. And a tough move by Onshel. He's having some really good minutes. Banvit playing with confidence. And look at Gabe York there. So tricky. Shaped as if he was going towards the baseline, and then mid-step, Euro-stepped, and there was no help coming, and he finished, and it's Banvit timeout here in Bayreuth. Here's the field goal scorers. Caliero 80% and Vidmar 75%.
One shooter inside! One shooter!
Coach Filipovski really giving it to his team. They may be leading, but he is not happy.
Have somebody else shoot advantage. Okay, so no more yellow. Fight over the
Seefolk 100%. Cox 100%. Brooks 40%. Good game by Seefolk tonight. Tough matchup for him against Vidmar. That's a really nice play, and Caliero couldn't get across the help on that Gabe York 2-pointer. Kulig in the corner. Taylor, Kulig up high, looking to hand off. Routins, double teamed momentarily. Kulig squares up. Shot clock running down. Caliero just long. Kept alive by Onshel. Good effort by him. But medi Bayreuth have the ball. Demond Brooks. Spins, baseline, and scores it off the glass. They love that here at Open Frankel. Takes Caliero left. Kulig too late on this occasion. He's usually a good help, defense and blocker, but he couldn't get there. And Demond Brooks doing what he does, and he completes the three-point play. Full court pressure by Bayreuth is broken by Banvit. Nice pass. Kulig trying to go right hand, tries with his left off the offensive rebound. He's doing really well on the offensive glasses, Kulig. It's three offensive rebounds now. Ball inside to Seaforth. And a foul call on Cooling. And things hotting up here in the third quarter. That's his third foul. Just too many hands. He's trying to reach over the left shoulder of Seaforth. That's a good play by medi Bayreuth, isolating Cooling and Seaforth. Cooling had just scored up one end. Nate Linhart taking a seat. Ticking down to 3 minutes remaining in the third. Robinson. Timon Brooks tries his hand at three. And he's just off, and the crowd were up on their feet there. 7-point advantage for the visiting team from Bodrum in Turkey. Banvit. Onsell getting a lot of minutes. Cooling thinking about the three. Takes it in strong. Kicks on the buzzer. It's Caliero. He's just short. He's just called off a touch from 3-point range. Cox. Can he get going? The rangy, athletic player. Robinson. Robinson fades on that shot. Top shot for James Robinson. Here's to you, Mr. Robinson. 9 points, 50% from 2-point range. And great defense. Robinson off to the races. Spots up. Isn't required because of the right hand. Reverse layup from the streaking Timon Brooks. And this place is rocking, and this game is coming to boiling point. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Cooling doesn't turn down the three, and that's why. Because he can do it all from 3-point range to point-blank range. 14 points for Cooling, 2 of 2 from three. I'll just check that. Timon Brooks. That is correct. Robinson off right, long rebound. Taylor, great bounce pass to Caliero. Ah! I'm sure that was what Caliero's thinking. But Cooling. But this is the Timon Brooks streaking away, and a nice use of the right hand. Reverse layup. Euro step and finishes on the other side. All the best players can change direction mid-step. Marai in against Vidmar. Here comes Gabe York. Oh, what a play! Changes hand in mid-air. What a player he is. Such talent in the Basketball Champions League this season. It was good last year. I think it's an upgrade for this year as well. Taylor, Vidmar, Onsell. Vidmar, shot clock running down. Onsell left alone for three! And why not? Ridvan Onsell, 7 points, having a superb game for Banvit. Cox, still got it. Marai goes left, up and under. But a travel, great D from Vidmar. He's shaped up to shoot that left-hand jump hook, which he can make. And Onsell getting high fives all round. He's been a real X-factor for his team. So, ticking down. Routing's wide open. Unbelievable shot from Andrew J. Routings. Half court from Gabe York is no good. He just couldn't get the range. End of the third. medi Bayreuth 54, Banvit 64. What a shot from Andrew Routings. Miles behind the 3-point line as we see some of the stats. as we catch our breath. 53% for Banvit from three-point range. Highlighted, and a punctuation point there from the long distance three as Coach Corner, his assistant, in deep conversation before they speak to the players. That was a nice play from Seaforth there. Shaped to go high and just spun back, finishing with his left hand. And York showing that he can make shots as well. And that was Onshell doing a really nice job. I hope you're enjoying the games from livebasketball.tv, the only place you can see the live coverage of Basketball Champions League, all the international FIBA competitions, World Cup qualifiers. That was a fantastic move from York as he changed hands mid-air. Next international World Cup qualifying window is end of February. We'll be bringing all the games here from around the world, morning, noon and night, for your entertainment in February, then June, then July and September as we head towards the road to China. But at the moment, it's the road to the round of 16. Group C action, 10-point lead for Banvit as we go into the fourth. They have been in the ascendancy since early in the first quarter. Angelo Caluero. Marai. Cox. Marai from just above the free throw line. Cox. That's a tough shot under close defence inside to Damon Brooks. Guarded by Vidmar. Wide stance from Vidmar. Now he moves his feet. No way pass for Damon Brooks. He hands off. Sebastian Dorothy just can't get the three-pointer. Tough three-pointer in the corner to fall. Good defense there from Banvit. Thomas, another turnover, and here goes number 15's Robin Amazy, fouled right at the basket as he tried to dunk it. That is careless from Thomas. Routins doesn't want Amazy to make the easy dunk. It was a play on the ball. He's got the arm high up on the arm there. That's Routin's third foul. Tolga Geshim into the game for Banvit. Lazy gets the roll. Free throws are going to be so crucial now for medi Bayreuth. Amazy, 57.9% from the line, and he'd be pleased to make both, and so will Coach Corner. It's his first 2 points of the game. Good screen, such a good screener. And then he rolls, but they can't get the pass to Vidmar. Here comes Damon Brooks, bounce pass, Cox, other side. And there's a foul called as Tony Taylor came back trying to make the block. Good play by Cox. He's at the line. Well, he's a 56.5% free throw shooter. But he is a good offensive player, Cox, when he gets into his flow. knocked down that big shot, big three at the end of the first half. I'm sure Coach Corner will be hoping for more of the same from him as we go through this fourth quarter. And he gets the roll. You need a bit of luck. And he's just got some right there. Full court pressure put on the Banvit team by Bayreuth. And Dorith guarding Taylor closely. Handoff from Caliero. Taylor, cross to Geshim. Just hasn't quite been able to get going. Dorith brings it up. Into the corner. Cox all alone. Is short, but they get the long rebound. Cox. He takes it off the dribble, off the glass. Big rebound from Vidmar. Keeps it up. Elbows out. Nobody was snatching that off the big Slovenian. Routings. Screen from Vidmar. Oh, beautiful pass. Vidmar just kept rolling to the basket, and Routings made the floating pass right on cue. 80%, 14 points for Kasper Vidmar. He is a highly efficient player, both ends of the floor. Cox looking for options. It's all Cox at the moment. Inside, Marai. Nice assist from Cox and a good left-hand finish from Asan Marai. Up to 6 points. 3 of 6 from 2-point range. Oh, that is beautiful from Taylor. Hesitation, goes into reverse and explodes for the hoop with his left hand. Defensive player came out of their stats momentarily. Cox, screen from Marai. Still Cox. Damon Brooks. Dorith, just short on the three. And that's good energy by Marai on the Vidmar, asking for an offensive foul, but none given. Vidmar out and Kulig in. Coach Pawlowski really rotating his bench. Wachowski in, as also Adonis Thomas. Only 3 points so far. That was that three-pointer. Can he get going for Banvit to keep medi Bayreuth at bay? Dorith, good defense by Taylor. Inside, Marai dribbles it off his knee, and Taylor picks it up. Geshim, high screen from Kulig, not used, and not needed by Tony Taylor. Great play from Tony Taylor, and it's timeout. medi Bayreuth. It's gone very quiet here in the Oben Frankel Hall. And that's because Banvit leading by 8. Let's look at the shooting percentages from 2-point range, 64 and 56. So Bayreuth have the edge in that category, but it's the 3-point range. 3 of 20 Bayreuth, 10 of 19 Banvit. A great job from Banvit. And here's the field goals, 45% and 54, but 3-point range, 3 of 20. Just haven't been able to get going, medi Bayreuth. Just a good balance for this Banvit team, inside the key and outside. Just looking at some of the highlights. That's a great, first the reverse dribble, then the inside out, and then left-hand finish. And then there was the Kulig screen that wasn't needed, and Taylor just went strong to the hoop. Could have been a foul there by Wachowski. So what's going to unfold in this pulsating encounter between two excellently coached teams in Group C of the Basketball Champions League? Linhart, amazing for 3, is short. Great rebound by Asan Marai, the big Egyptian. Amazing. Young German international, amazing. Great pass. And Marai, the recipient. Straight away, medi Bayreuth eat into the lead. 6 minutes remaining in regulation. Marai up to 8 points. 4 of 7 from 2-point range. Geshim, left-hand dribble. Good ball movement. Nice fake. Taylor pulls up, and it's good from just inside the free throw line. Plays with such a good rhythm, Taylor. It's a foul call. And in comes the main offensive threat for medi Bayreuth. It's Maisie on the spin dribble. Judged to have been fouled by Adonis Thomas. Linhart just throws it up, casually flips it up, but that's a big, big shot for medi Bayreuth, and Linhart goes to 6 points. Personal. Coach Filipovski, food for thought here. Banvit just with an 8-point lead. 5:20 remaining in the fourth. Tony Taylor, Adonis Thomas, Cooley. Cooley's got the ball up high, hands it back to Taylor. Step back through the legs. Great bounce pass. And Cooley just moving off that initial screen. And Linhart, all he could do was foul Cooley as he was about to throw it down. Beautiful, up fake and then bounce pass. Just fundamentals, jump stop, up fake, gets the defensive player standing up slightly. And as Cooley kept moving in behind the defense, he received the pass. Nice stroke by Cooley. He is a 64.3% free throw shooter up until this game. And he knocks down both. So important. Free throws late in the game. He's 6 of 10 from the free throw line. This is just below his season average, and there is a whistle. Quick whistle there, and Geshim. Who sits down after that foul. Banvit into team fouls now. That's going to be crucial with just under 5 minutes remaining. Linhart. That nice looking left-handed stroke. Coach Corner desperate for win. As we said at the top of the show, they lost by 1 agonisingly to Petro Olympia. And they, on this floor, so they don't want to be losing 2 at home at this crucial stage of the Group C Basketball Champions League. Another hesitation by the talented Tony Taylor. Just blew past his defender. Taylor up to 8 points. Again, doing well in the final quarter for his team, as he did last week against AEK. Linhart. Linhart dribbling, going left. Foul called. There's an offensive foul on Hassan Marai. Going for that offensive rebound. Tough call on the Egyptian there. So Taylor with the ball. Just a great atmosphere again in Bayreuth. Taylor, hand off to Cooley. Cooley gets it back. Shot clock running down. Back to Cooley. He's going to take the 3, and he knocks down the 3. Excellent play from Damien Cooley, and he's come up huge for Banvit. It's timeout, medi Bayreuth. And medi Bayreuth in real trouble now. After that big 3, such patience from Banvit. 11 of 20 Banvit from the 3-point line now. Over 55% as a team, and that is huge in a game of this magnitude.
This is game. This is 8. Okay, Mares, get open here. Keep the ball. You fake the screen, and you two guys go for elevator screen. Shot for game.
Take 5 down.
Okay, it's like 5 down. Call 5 down. Call 5 down. Roll up. Keep that dribble. Don't pass. Right.
Great timeout again by Corner. He's so good to listen to.
Play.
Fast break points, 10 and 4, respectively. Not a lot. Not a lot by Banvit on the break. But when you're shooting 55% from three-point land, you're not so desperate to make shots on the break. Here's some of the highlights. That's the three with the shot clock running down. Kulig had no time to make a decision, just catch and shoot. And he's got some real size, being able to stretch the floor as a 4 or a 5-man. It's tough to get out for who's defending him. As the music and the drums play out here at Bayreuth. Gabby York. Oh, that's perfectly executed. 5 down was the call by Raul Corner. And Gabe York getting on down right there with a long-range 3. 68-79. Banvit are leading here in Germany. Kulig was running out of court. Not sure what the call is. Let's hear. Gabe York with the foul, but Kulig wasn't going to be able to make a shot. Just check this out. He was off balance. I doubt he would have made a shot, but medi Bayreuth weren't to know. Damien Kulig is having an outstanding game for his team. That's 20 points for him right now. 3 from 3 for three-point range. And he's 100% from the free throw line as well. Polish international playing with such poise and steadiness and calmness. Look at those stats. Good team defense. Couple of misses there from Bayreuth. That's an uncatchable pass, really, at the ankles of Nasser Marai. And Banvit in control here. 3 minutes remaining in regulation, and Routing's with the ball. Cross court to Taylor, inside to Kulig. He's got the hot hand. Could have shot that time, running down. Taylor's going to have to make something happen. Pulls up, and he does. Really hard pull-up and a slight fade on the jump shot. And frustration from James Robinson. And Banvit in control here in Bayreuth. Timeout. Medi Bayreuth. Just look at the top scorers for Bayreuth. Sufal 14, York 12, Robinson 9. York below his average. York's averaging 18.3 points a game. He's below his average. Has he got something special for us? He just knocked a 3 down. Let's see what Coach Corner is going to draw up.
Because you will come so aggressive, your man is going to stand. Okay, then look for this. We have Nate here in the corner, so this might be a 2-on-1 here. All right, 2 up. Be very aggressive. Pick them up full court. We got 1 foot. If they have 3 fouls.
Yeah, great instruction from Corner. He's got to be frustrated, but he's so positive with his team. Full court defense is going to be the call, and then running the play initially for York. But they're saying they will create a 2-on-1, and that's a tough move. Made to look easy by Tony Taylor. He just attacked the free throw line, pulled up on a dime. Robinson carries on his slide towards the hoop. And with that little bit of fade, Taylor knocks down another shot. Let's see what they run. Here's York. Good defense from Routings. Good defense from Kulig stepping out. Robinson, can he make another big shot? Pulls up. Just short. And bodies flying in to get the ball, and it remains a Bayreuth possession. Off Routings, getting stuck in there on the rebounding side of things. So, in-line possession. Robinson inbounding. In motion. Simon Brooks. York trying to get free, but Routings won't let him get free. Inside to Demon Brooks. Blocked from behind, but James Robinson flying in. Gets the offensive rebound. Robinson with a good game this week, 9 points. He's taken a lot of shots, 4 of 12. Banvit now, under 2 minutes. Inside, Kulig steps through and under and around, and 2 more points for Damien Kulig. He goes up to 23 points personal. Outstanding play, as is that move by Gabe York, hanging in the air, and Kulig had to foul him, and he's probably saying that to the ref. That's all I could do, as York hung in the air athletically. Let's check this out. Double clutch. Kulig getting called up there. But it's a 15-point lead, and Gabe York misses the first free throw. Just out of sorts tonight, York, compared with what he is capable of at the top of his game. So substitutions. It's going to have to be full court pressure the rest of the way. 12 points for York. So, 90 seconds remaining. Tony Taylor looking for Kulig inside. Routins, Thomas, and Caliera on the floor. Taylor pulls up, a shot clock running down, and missed everything. Robinson goes into Routings and picks up a foul. That's Routings' fourth. And Banvit in team fouls. So they've got to be aggressive, Bayreuth, as Coach Corner said. They need to create some fouls. And then knock down all their free throws. It is now or never for medi Bayreuth. Timeout, Banvit. There's some foul trouble there. Routins and Kulig both on 4, but end game situation. Let's listen to Coach Filipovski.
Tony. Watch. Tony, sprint. Sprint. Yes. Angelo, you have to be sprint. Yes. Hey, long offense.
That was a good considered timeout from Coach Filipovski. Just had a thought before he wrote the timeout, before he drew it up. So some screen action at the top of the free throw line. See that? Taylor to duck down to the ball side wing. So here we go. Taylor's actually ended up with the ball up high. I think his role was to kick out, but they've got it anyway. Main thing is they haven't turned it over. 1 minute remaining. Ball with Routins. Inside to Kulig. Great catch! Playing so well, Kulig. Just knows where he is on the court, even with 2 defensive players on him. He's able to catch, keep the ball up, protect it, and he's back at the line where he looks comfortable tonight. Kulig with 23 and counting. Vidmar 14. And he misses that, and it did count as well. So 14-point lead. Damon Brooks just lost it temporarily. Wachowski is long for three. Great rebound, Cooley, quick outlet. And unless medi Bayreuth can come up with something special, Banvit are on their way to a huge win in Group C of the Champions League. And Routin, strong with his left hand, is fouled and dumped to the floor, but he won't mind. He's going to the free throw line. Just protected the ball well. Robinson tried to help out. In fact, the foul may well have been on Robinson. Coach corner. If they don't pull this around, Banvit are helping them. That's 2 free throws in a row they've missed. That's going to be 2 losses at home in this great arena. Fantastic fans, so much noise. But Banvit have come in and done a super job. Just a great all-round team performance as Routing comes out. Another strong game for him. So 15-point lead for the visiting Banvit. Shots up for 3 is good by Nate Linhart. 12-point game. But I think Banvit will just slow it down now, take the air out of the ball. The clock will run down. 10 seconds remaining. They're not trying to press. And Banvit are going to win this one. And they are going to be in control of Group C at the top. Shots up. Not one of Adonis Thomas's best efforts, but it doesn't matter. The game finishes. Coach Filip Pavoski is going to be a very happy man. medi Bayreuth 76, Banvit 88. There's Damien Kulig, the hero, the high points man for Banvit, but a great all-round performance by that man's team. Coach Filip Pavoski rotating his players, getting good minutes out of Ridvan Onshil as well, and good points. And medi Bayreuth are going to have to brush themselves down, pick themselves up and go again next week, because only the top 4 qualify, and they were in 4th before this game. So this loss will see them drop out of the automatic qualifications, as both teams thank the crowd. It's been another excellent game of Champions League basketball. Here's the stats, pick out what you will. Excellent 3-point shooting by Banvit. Both teams getting 30 rebounds. Bayreuth was 6 more offensive. Banvit with 4 more turnovers. Banvit with 3 blocks. And the game leaders, Seaforth and Kulig, 25 points for Damien Kulig. The camera is firmly on him as he leaves the floor, and thoroughly deserved by the Polish international. And we go through the remainder of those stats. And the top scorers, Seaforth with 14, Robinson 13, York with 13, Kulig with 25 big ones, Routins with 15 and Vidmar with 14. Great spread of points for Banvit. 3, 4, 5 of their players in double figures. Banvit are top. Bayreuth remain in 4th after tonight. My apologies to Bayreuth. Venezia and Strasbourg now in 5th and 6th, but Banvit firmly at the top of Group C. They have a winning record of 8 and 3. Studiantes 7 and 4, Ike 6 and 5, and Bayreuth 6 and 5. So all to play for in Group C, which has been a highly competitive and highly entertaining group. And I really hope you've enjoyed tonight's presentation of Group C of the Basketball Champions League. Remember, the only place you can catch the action, livebasketball.tv. Download the app, Basketball Champions League app. I'm Graham Hiscock. I'm going to leave you with the highlights, and we'll see you all again next week for game day 12 of the Basketball Champions League.